Hi everyone, welcome back to the Exploring with George channel. I'm George Favreau and welcome back to our continuing series, Walking Broadway. I've been walking this morning, Sunday morning, February 21st, 2021, walking west on Broadway from Park Boulevard, and I find myself on this show in the series at Kettner Boulevard, across from Santa Fe Transit Center, the Amtrak station, and the station for MTS and the Coaster Commuter Line. My destination is Broadway Pier, and we'll make it out to Broadway Pier in this show. For those of you who have returned, having watched the prior shows in this special Walking Broadway series, I want to thank you for your watching. I've decided to break these shows up into 20 to 30 minute segments so that I can share with you the best that San Diego, specifically downtown San Diego, has to offer. And boy, it's all on Broadway. And I've had quite an experience just in the past hour or so. And I hope that you're enjoying what you're seeing. One of these days, once I can get 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I can go live. I know that I'm equipped to do it. I can go live on location. But you know how YouTube and these big companies are. They want 1,000 subscribers. They want certainly plenty of enough hours watched, a letter from your kindergarten teacher, a 20-person panel interview, 50-page application, a blood test, and an oath-taking in the middle of Broadway. Just kidding, but not kidding about the first two parts. Okay, so it's something I'm working towards, and I'll be doing a Facebook Live from Broadway Pier. So for those of you out there who want to friend request me on Facebook, there's a lot that I have to bring you. So let's complete our walk down Broadway. Check it out. Absolutely beautiful. And of course, one of these days I'll do a show on the Santa Fe Depot. A lot of history with the Santa Fe Depot. So it looks like we'll get some train action. Looks like this is the SDG&E building. Check out the door. And we have a trolley, MTS trolley pulling out of, wow, okay. Pulling out of Santa Fe Depot, crossing Broadway. It's a Green Line trolley. So I can feel the breeze coming off the bay. As we take one last look at Santa Fe Depot, I will be back to film at some point, if not in the fall of this year, 2021, then in the winter or spring of 2022. So we're approaching Pacific Highway. If you go up this way, you would be northbound, you would be heading towards the San Diego County Administration Building, opened in the late 1930s or some point in the 1930s. It's a San Diego City and County Administration Building. Some interesting artwork here. Don't know what to make of it. Pacific Gate. Wow. Nice. We can look back. We go back over the shows that I put up on the channel. We can look back and we can remember back the length of Broadway that I walked, and that in a sense you walked with me, and that you certainly watched with me. Glorious architecture, amazing weather. I feel like jumping up and down in one of those 1980s Toyota car commercials and go, who could ask for anything more? All right, we're walking now towards Broadway Pier. Looks like we got some more construction. I should be able to make it across without having to cross in zigzag. So let's cross Pacific Highway, keeping in mind that due to the width of the highway, I'll be moving along at a different pace. help but try to take a peek. Who knows what's back there. So, I'm now noticing more of a breeze, some more fresh air coming in off the bay. Looks like there's a food market, which is nice to see. It's always nice to see the progressively more and more activity on the streets as we emerge from this this pandemic thing. I don't talk a lot about the pandemic on my exploring shows, but it is a fact of life that I have to deal with every minute of my life since March 13th, 2020. We're approaching the 1-year mark. We got some food trucks. Looks like we got some places for people to eat. I'd like to grab something. I might poke my head into a outdoor cafe or restaurant or something at some point, possibly today. I don't know. I'll eventually get down to look at the Star of India. I have a show about the county administration building. Since around August of 2019, I really developed a big library of shows at different places throughout San Diego County. And while my focus lately has been on downtown, I will be spreading my wings around. And so we're at North Harbor Drive, and this is a particularly momentous moment in the Walking Broadway series, because here at West Broadway, Broadway ends as a car, truck, bus phenomenon, and I'll get to emerge on the Broadway Pier without having to cross streets, deal with wayward scooters, or cars, or buses. And I'll get to really give you some good views. Got a very ambitious filming schedule this spring, this summer, and this fall on Exploring with George. I want to encourage you to please check it out. Please subscribe, and if you think you have friends, family, associates, co-workers, enemies, pets who might be interested in watching, please have them subscribe, because the sooner I can get to 1,000 subscribers, the sooner I can jump out on a day like this and have a nice chat with people who are interested in these kinds of things, like myself. North Harbor Drive at West Broadway. One last intersection. We're going to get a great view across the bay, it looks like. So let's cross Harbor Drive. Now I don't have to worry as much about, I don't have to worry about cars, trucks, and buses, but there'll be more people, and so I'll probably sound rather muffled as I attempt to observe my appropriate health practices conducive to the Public Health Order of San Diego County, February 21st, 2021. So we'll go out on the Broadway Pier, where I'm promised a public walkway and bay views. Let's see what we find. Actually, I'll get a little space out this way. That's nice. There's a lot of hustle and bustle. Mostly hustle. All right. The Embarcadero was one of those thousands of factors that encouraged me to come to the San Diego metro area to live from Jacksonville, Florida. Every once in a while people ask me, George, why'd you leave Jacksonville? Why on earth did you leave Jacksonville and move to the San Diego metropolitan area? Why on earth did you do such a thing? How dare you? I did, and this is some of the reason. I am so excited what the coming years will bring, no matter what gets thrown at us. You know, hustling and bustling on that sidewalk, zigzagging all over Broadway since around 10:09 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday, February 21st, 2021. It's nice to have a little bit of space. Everybody wants a little space. Not necessarily the kind of space they jump up and down about on the news. But when you get these opportunities, and you get to film, and you get to spend time with the people that love your videos and that watch what you put out, produce, and you can kind of in some ways be at home with nature and the urban experience. Oh, we're gonna get to see something neat. You can't ask for some of the timing that I run into. Sometimes, not always, sometimes I get some good timing. And it looks like, just by the very moment that I arrived, that I'm going to get a chance to film the Cabrillo coming to dock with passengers that will be disembarking from their trip out to Coronado Island. Now, Coronado Island, a beautiful, beautiful island that I went out to in February 2019 when I was looking at San Diego as a place to live. And yes, I did take the Cabrillo out to Coronado Island and of course back. And so now we'll get to watch it approach one of the docks. And after it docks, we'll flip everything around to where you can see me, and I'll talk for a couple minutes, and then we'll call it a show and a series. The series within the series. Exploring with George show has been broadcast on this channel since 2019. I'll be having another show coming your way in the fall of 2021. It'll be called History San Diego, and History San Diego has its own YouTube channel as well. I'm wanting to really build a good live stream presence on this channel, Exploring with George, but that will take 1,000 subscribers and lots of watch time, so we'll see where that goes. But I've always got Facebook Live and other means, other ways. Fascinating. And out here you see the ticket booths and to catch your ride. All right, so I'm going to flip it back now, and you'll get a chance to see who you've been listening to. Every once in a while, you'll every once in a while I'll have a little bit of suntan lotion on my head, my face, so that's always possible. You see a little bit of suntan lotion. I always try to keep, since there's no clouds in the sky, I'm always trying to keep my face appropriately lotioned. So I ask that you just bear with me, and I'll say goodbye in person. So, how many of you out there have watched all the Walking Broadway shows on Exploring with George? And how many of you out there have watched the other Exploring with George shows since 2019? And there's a good number of them out there for you. I'd like to encourage you to please consider subscribing. Let me know what you think. If you have some ideas of places you think you might want to see, I'd like to be able to know about it. You can let me know in the comments section. Feel free to friend request me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. On Instagram, I'm the El Cajon Life. On Facebook, I'm George Farrar of El Cajon, California. And so, every time I do these long-range filming sessions, I feel that I'm different from the experience because I've had a chance to really zoom in and experience the street life of San Diego in a unique way. As I've said, I've been looking at downtown as a focus. I did a 90-minute show on First Avenue from Laurel to Market Streets, and today we went west on Broadway from Park Boulevard and the Trolley Center NTS Transit Center there, all the way out here to Broadway Pier. So I want to thank you for watching, and I want to wish you the best. I want to promise you that the best is yet to come, no matter what. You have my word on that. So once again, thanks for watching. Take it easy. See you later.